The South African and European Union Strategic Partnership supports the Department of Trade and Industry and Consumer Goods Council of SA in hosting a food waste dialogue series with the objective to launch a multi-sectoral voluntary agreement on food waste, from farm to fork. Approximately 1/3 of all food produced globally is either lost or wasted, and this is no different in South Africa. Yet, more than 13 million South Africans routinely experience hunger. The Sustainable Development Goal 12 is a global initiative to reduce food waste by half by 2030, and South Africa is joining the fight. Richard Swanell is the director of global nonprofit organization RAP. He paints a picture from an environmental perspective.
So we waste 1/3 of all the food produced on the planet. That means for every 2 tons of food we consume, 1 ton is wasted. To give you an idea of the scale of that, that's 1.3 billion tons of food waste. And that has a massive environmental impact.
The dialogue is a direct response to the United Nations Sustainable Development Goal 12 towards responsible consumption and production. In addressing this, we are also delivering against other SDG commitments, such as poverty, hunger, good health and well-being, sustainable cities, reduction of greenhouse gas emissions, our impact on our oceans and on the earth. Founder of social enterprise Smaakmakers from the Netherlands, Natasha Kooiman shares her insights on the food waste crisis.
Then food waste is not a problem, it's a symptom of underlying problems, of system errors. We also need to look at why do we waste this much food, what is the underlying structure that causes this, and then I think you have multiple things still to talk about.
The proposed outcome is a voluntary agreement between government and industry on food donation legislation, food labeling legislation, and sustainable production methods.
My views on voluntary agreements is that is a perfect start in a situation where the environment is not regulated, but it sort of activates the system.
The Consumer Goods Council of South Africa is leading the movement across the country to launch a South African food waste voluntary agreement.
I think it would not have been possible for CGCSA to accomplish this without this SA-EU dialogue, and I think that the support that we received from the EU has allowed us to get to this point.
Trying to reduce food waste is everyone's responsibility, and one of the key things about having sessions like this piece, funded by the dialogue, is to get those discussions and linkages really working well between people. And this opportunity in South Africa is a brilliant development, and there's so much enthusiasm now to make it happen. And I think of all the things that we might do to try and save the planet, tackling food waste is right up there.